forward to greater support and cooperation from our friends around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we are ready to welcome our Secretary General of the Legislative Yuan, Lin Zhijia, as well as His Excellency Zhao Joseph Wu, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the ROC Taiwan. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Secretary General Lin and also Minister Wu. 各位贵宾，待会儿我们即将要欢迎我们立法院的副秘书长，不好意思，我们还要再等一下。So later, these two VIPs will join us to witness the signing ceremony. So shall we invite? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Secretary General of the Legislative Yuan, Lin Zhijia, and His Excellency Zhao Joseph Wu, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the ROC Taiwan, with a warm round of applause. So Secretary General Lin and Minister Wu will be witnessing the signing ceremony. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us to invite the following representatives to come up to the stage to sign the joint statement. We would like to welcome Ms. Valerie Woods, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Belize. Please welcome her with a warm round of applause. Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Yuri Janssen, member of the Riijikoku and chairman of the Estonian Support Group of Taiwan. Welcome. Also, please welcome Mr. Yanis Vucans, member of the Saima and chairman of the Latvian Parliamentary Group for the Support of Taiwan. And Mr. Matas Mildeikis, member of the Seimas and head of the Lithuanian Parliamentary Group for the Relations with the Republic of China, Taiwan. Please. We also want to welcome Ms. Navida Navarro Acevedo, Senator of Mexico. And also our representatives from Taiwan, Mr. Freddie Lim, Parliamentary Point of Contact, Taiwan. Welcome. And Mr. Xiao Xinsheng, Civil Society member of OPMSF Taiwan. And Mr. Manpreet Singh Anand, Regional Director for Asia Pacific, National Democratic Institute, USA. So our apologies, we're still waiting for Legislator Lin. We will. So, in this joint statement, on this day, December 3rd, 2021, representatives of the Legislative Yuan of Taiwan, participating parliamentarians at the 2021 Open Parliament Forum, the National Democratic Institute, and representatives of the Open Parliament Multi-Stakeholder Forum affirm our commitment to enhancing legislative openness and creating active spaces for dialogue in full support of Taiwan's first Open Parliament Action Plan 2021 to 2024. And now we have all of the important members on the stage. So now it's time to invite our distinguished guests on the stage to sign the joint ceremony. Please sign a joint statement. So now please sign the joint statement. We believe legislatures play a key oversight role and an equally important independent role in the open government partnership process, of which parliamentary and civic engagement remains integral to the oversight of the executive branch and its leaders. Recognizing the importance of providing opportunities for government, parliaments, and civil society to come together, we endeavor to build upon Taiwan's open parliament commitment and seek greater cooperation. Now we would like to invite our guests on the stage to show the signed agreement. This is indeed a historical moment. So once again, a round of applause. Thank you to the friends from around the world. Thank you so much for your support for Taiwan's first ever Open Government Partnership Joint Statement. So please remain seated and look at the cameras in the front. So this is indeed a wonderful moment. This is only the beginning, and we look forward to greater support and cooperation in the future. So we know that our members on the stage have done their homework because you can see there are 8 copies. So they have signed the names in the different copies prior to this event. But thank you so much for your strong support. So once again, a round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you to the signatories. So now, please return to your seat. Thank you very much. Once again, a big round of applause. The signing ceremony marks an important milestone of Taiwan's endeavors in promoting open parliament. We believe that, okay, please look at the camera. So would you like to have another round of photo? Please stand closer together, all right? Stand closer. Thank you. And please look at the cameras in the front. As you can see, the friends from abroad who travel from afar, despite the difficulties of traveling and the COVID restrictions, they still come here to show us their solemn commitment and staunchest support for Taiwan. Once again, a big thank you and yes? So, over here. Okay, please hold sign a joint statement. Please hold the joint statement and show it to our press. And again, we are so grateful for the friends from the press. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. As you can see, this is the beginning, and we can see that there is such strong interest in learning more about the Open Government Action Plan 2021 to 2024. We certainly will rely on the support from our civic groups, and thank you so much for your support. So thank you so much. Please leave the statements on the desk and please return to your seat. Thank you very much. Another round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you to our signatories. This is such a historic moment. Thank you very much. Please return to your seat. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the signing ceremony marks an important milestone of Taiwan's endeavors in promoting open parliament. With the joint efforts from the international community, we will continue to support one another and safeguard the universal values of freedom and democracy. Before we close, we would like to take this opportunity to express our deepest appreciation to the co-organizers. We want to express our appreciation to the Legislative Yuan, to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and to the Taiwan Asia Exchange Foundation. Also, our appreciation goes to the parliamentarians who travel from afar to show your staunchest support for Taiwan as well as for Taiwan's democracy. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that despite the COVID restrictions, we have overcome all of the difficulties. We know there are such thing called the travel bubbles, and this time we have gathered 3 different groups coming from different parts. And we also want to thank the CECC for allowing us to gather here together despite the restrictions. So thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we close, we would like to invite Mr. Lin Zhijia, Secretary General of the Legislative Yuan, ROC Taiwan, to give us the closing remarks. Please give Secretary General a warm round of applause.
Distinguished House Speaker, Minister Wu, Chairman Xiao, distinguished guests, and participants, colleagues and partners of the forum, friends from the press, good afternoon. 2021 Open Parliament Forum has now come to an end. On behalf of the Legislative Yuan, I would like to thank once again all the distinguished guests, online speakers, and friends who came all the way to attend the forum over the past 2 days. I'd also like to thank our distinguished guests for following the pandemic prevention measures. And please excuse me for any inconveniences these measures caused. Throughout these 2 days, we have witnessed the active participation of members of parliament, experts, scholars, and friends of civil communities from the world presenting their views on transparency, participation, accountability, diversity, and inclusiveness of open parliament, as well as their suggestions for concrete actions. I believe that those who were not familiar with open parliament should be now more familiar with this topic after the 2 days of the forum. In the future, the Legislative Yuan will continue to promote events and workshops related to open parliament and parliamentary literacy, and work together with the civil society to hold dialogues on equal footings with each other, so that the process of legislation in the future can better serve the practical needs of the people. The joint statement signed by all focuses on strengthening the functions of Parliament to face the challenges of government information transparency, civil space, response and recovery in the post-pandemic era, and raises concerns about the suppression of ethnic minorities on an international and regional basis. It also aims to strengthen the democratic system, establishing a regional and international legislative network system to jointly promote various programs to deepen democracy and ensure that all parties further open up the participation in the work of the Parliament. We hope that after the hosting the Open Parliament Forum in Taiwan this year, in the future, Taiwanese legislators will also have the opportunity to participate in forums in other countries, so that we can strengthen democratic resilience and jointly consolidate regional cooperation and international democratic values to connect with the international community. Finally, I would like to thank our partners again. Thank you, distinguished guests, for letting the international community see Taiwan and let the people know that Taiwan is not alone. Once again, thank you very much. And I wish every success for this forum in the future. Thank you once again.
Please return to your seat. Thank you. And now we would like to invite Dr. Zhao Joseph Wu, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the ROC Taiwan, to give us the closing remarks. Please give him a warm round of applause.
The Honorable Speaker Woods of the Belize House of Representatives, honorable members of Parliament from Mexico, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. Secretary General Lin Zhijia of the Legislative Yuan, Dr. Michael Xiao of the Taiwan Asia Exchange Foundation, Mr. Manpreet Singh Anand of National Democratic Institution, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm honored to speak at the closing ceremony of the 2021 Open Parliament Forum. I would like to thank our partners, the Legislative Yuan, the National Democratic Institute, and the Taiwan Asia Exchange Foundation for co-hosting this monumental event. I'm proud that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs can partner with you to make this event a reality. Open government and open parliament have been important pursuits of democracies for decades. I'm proud to say that Taiwan people and government have adhered to the concept and have tried hard to reach the goal. And I'm quite happy that Taiwan is the first country that is not a member of the OGP to be able to host this event in Asia. As Ambassador Derek Mitchell said in the opening ceremony, democracy is not perfect, and we understand Taiwan's democracy is not perfect, and our government, including LY, may not be as open and responsible as we all desire to be. But I can tell you that the Taiwanese people never turn back after we embarked on the road of democratization. We will continue to be sensitive to the problems of our democracy and try hard to address them. These will be an endless effort, but we have to be relentless, especially when Taiwan has been seriously challenged by authoritarianism, which seems to be determined to crush our democracy through military coercion and hybrid warfare. Yes, we are concerned about the threat posed by authoritarianism, which has tried to take advantage of the openness and transparency of our democratic system by infiltration into and manipulate our society. But we will never give in to authoritarianism. We have confidence that democracy will prevail at the end, and Taiwan will also prevail because we are a democracy, and we are not alone. Indeed, we are not alone. We have democratic partners around the world who want to strengthen relations with Taiwan, want to support our participation in international organizations, and want to caution our giant authoritarian neighbor that peace and stability and status quo across the Taiwan Strait must be maintained. We are encouraged by the support and will continue to stand tall as the outpost of democracy. After all, when we look beyond Asia, we have seen great examples in Europe, as those who are being represented here today, who have endured political pressure and the threat of hybrid warfare by their authoritarian neighbor, but continue to stand tall like moral giants. You are our beacon. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Open Parliament Forum is drawing to a close, but this is also a new beginning for democracies around the world to work together as one. Trust me, you will have a good friend and a reliable partner in Taiwan, and together we will make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister Wu. Thank you so much. Together, we will make a difference. Thank you very much. Democracy will prevail, and we are not alone. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And here, friends, here and online, ladies and gentlemen, now we will conclude the Open Parliament Forum. We hope this forum is only a beginning, and we look forward to more parliamentary exchanges and cooperation in the future so as to further strengthen freedom and democracy in the world. Thank you once again for your participation. May our international friends have a safe trip back home, and we hope to see you again in Taiwan. Thank you for your participation. Thank you very much. Please don't forget your personal belonging when you leave, and please leave the interpreting headset on the desk when you leave. Have a great evening and wish you all good health and prosperity. Thank you.
昨天一样的，今天的花也不一样。是的。
这几天感谢
谢谢，我们不久之后又要再见。
可以靠近一点半身，然后呢直的这样长。